Closing in on a shot at glory. Which one of these two teams will qualify for the decisive match, the World Cup final? We have all the action live coming up right here on EA TV. How about this for a World Cup semi-final? Brazil and Argentina on a collision course. Brazil, the 5 times winners. Argentina, twice the champions. Derek Ray with Stuart Robson. Stuart, we're going to be suitably entertained.
Well, when I think about World Cups, I always think about Brazil and Argentina. Yes, you can put Italy and Germany in there as well, but these two nations have been brilliant at World Cups. Remember the 1978 World Cup? Played in Argentina, which Argentina won, and then you go back to the 1970 and that brilliant Brazil side. This could be an absolute classic. Really looking forward to this one.
Martinez is the goalkeeper. Lionel Messi starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Lucas Paqueta in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Neymar. And so the match is underway. Marquinhos. Neymar. Neymar. Casemiro. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Lo Celso. Now with Messi. Marcos Acuna. And he's keen on cutting in, but really sticking to the task defensively. And fed forwards. Paqueta. Now with Vinicius Junior. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Well, just looking at everything in Lionel Messi's impressive repertoire, Stuart, it is considerable. What do you think will be especially relevant this time around?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Must take the lead here. What a block! Paqueta. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Di Maria. Here's Marcos Acuna. Martinez. Well, it could be on for him here. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary scenes.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then the perfect finish from Lautaro. He really does hit this with power. That's an excellent goal.
So they get the ball moving again. Can Brazil come up with an answer here? Fred. Now with Paqueta. Moving the ball effectively. And Neymar. Bad pass. Paredes. On to Messi. Now Molina. Romero. Otamendi has it. Oh, managing to beat him. Lionel Messi! Chance maybe. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Paredes. Now with Martinez. And blocked for now. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Rodrigo de Paul. Is with Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Return to Neymar. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Casemiro. Just cutting off the supply. Martinez. De Paul. Fine sequence of passes. Lo Celso. And Neymar. Very quick thinking there. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Lucas Paqueta. Just the challenge that was required. Paredes. Now Romero with it. Molina. Messi. Well, not the pass he had in mind. In behind for him to chase. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Well, making high pressing work for them here. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Molina. Here's Marcos Acuna. Well read to ease the pressure. Vinicius Junior. Giovanni Lo Celso. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Defenders need to cover. Can they square the game? And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Neymar. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Playing it short. Fred. No problems for the keeper. Paredes. Martinez. Nahuel Molina. And return to Messi. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Going short. Firing it in. Determined block. Lucas Paqueta. He's enjoying space. So now a corner. Fired in by Neymar. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And Neymar. Chance maybe. And in the end, no damage done. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And so the match is underway. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. It's looking promising. In position to give them the lead, maybe. A goal! Well, still a long way to go in this one, but could it be 1 foot in the final? If the celebrations are anything to go by, the fans believe that's the case.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Marcos Acuna. Di Maria. Giovanni Lo Celso. Being egged on by the crowd. Can he put it away? And hunting for his second goal. Denied, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
And taken short. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Jesus. Oh, lovely ball. Paqueta. Must score! They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, let's just see this again. What a pass this is from Neymar, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Lo Celso. De Paul. Now with Messi. Romero. Well, that ball looks promising. Good looking cross. Couldn't grab hold of it. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then the reaction. Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Otamendi is with Paredes. Messi. A very timely interception. And into the last 30 minutes now. Neymar. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Vinicius Junior. De Paul. Messi. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Paqueta. Jesus. Here's Rafinha. And Neymar. Determined defending. Messi. Giovanni Lo Celso. It's there for him. Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Casemiro. Neymar. Rafinha. Oh, fancy footwork. Gabriel Jesus. And the block by Otamendi. Marcos Acuna. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, a superb save. Keen to take it short here. And the referee says corner kick. Well, they're going for the short one. Vinicius Junior, tremendous block. Messi. This might be ideal for the counter. All hands on deck. And he favours the inside route. Martinez! And able to close down the shot. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Over it comes. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. And options in the centre. Martinez! Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in this semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Good technique displayed. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And in the event, just a talking to, but could easily have seen yellow. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Dybala just couldn't keep it. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Can he put it in? And collect it tidily. He had plenty to think about. Rafinha. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. This could be the equaliser, but no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
The cross is on. Being egged on by the crowd. A goal! And surely that will do it! Electric scenes here. It's full speed ahead to the final.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the current scoreline 4-2.
Number 21.
Thiago Silva. Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Paqueta. And return to Vinicius. And using his body to good effect. Just not looking confident in possession. Rodrigo de Paul. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, he could really get at the opposition. A good and fair challenge. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Martinez. Dybala. Well, possibilities in the centre. And full time here. Argentina will be taking part in the 2022 World Cup final.
Well, they're in the final, and deservedly so. Their football was excellent at times, but going into that final, they would need to cut out those big defensive mistakes, that's for sure.
Well, as you can see, our cameras remain affixed to Lautaro Martinez. Yet another exceptional performance, and Stuart, one to add to the growing list.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
And they kick off here.